Hey, how's it going? And today I'm going to show you how to try to create this. I'm going to try to recreate this. I don't know I'll be 100% successful, but I thought this could be used. I just think it looks cool, but also I think it could be used as a teleportation type of effect. And I have it. This is easily animatable too. So animatable. So anyway, I'm gonna kill everything and start from scratch. This is all within LightWave. The only thing that, by the way, I wish you could see my monitor, but this looks pretty damn cool. To start, we're just gonna go into Model, Geometry, Ground Plane, go OK, and we're just gonna turn the scroll wheel and on the pitch type in -90. We're gonna be using again the torch that is from DuPont. I mean, it has so much application I can't even tell you. So anyway, what got me started thinking about this was, let me just match my camera perspective, was that I was been playing around a lot with the environment light, but I thought what would be cool is if I project the flame and then I can have the flame as a background and then light it with the environment light, so then the lighting matches, so everything matches, so that I have a flame as the backdrop and then turn around and use that same flame procedural to light the subject. So that's how this got started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the surface editor and on the plane, and I'm going to just drop this off to 0 because I don't want any specularity on it. And then what we'll do is we'll just go into the surface editor again, and let me make this big real fast, and let me scoot this over, and we're just going to bring in that R-Man torch, and I'm just going to pop it in like this. And there's of course a lot of things you can do with this. This is coming down the Z right now, but that's actually the effect if you look. So if we drop this, kill this, I matched. I don't remember if I matched. And we go into VPR. That's that's because it's the torch, but it's projecting down the Z, and now it just looks like a laser beam, which is pretty cool. So now what I'm going to do is bring in a subject, so I have something to goof around with, and we can look at. This is just the Xbox. Not the Xbox, the Mixamo. I don't know what I'm saying today. This is interesting too because she's half. If we look sideways here, she's half in and half out of the plane, that's pretty cool just in and of itself. So anywho, I'm going to kind of try to get my perspective back here. I'm going to zoom in. Now all we really have to do is I'm going to change her to glass. So I'll go into the surface editor, I'll select both of these. We'll go, and I'll just hit F8, and we're just going to make her glass. Like that, yes. So we'll close that, and you can see she's got the glass thing kind of going on there. I'm just zooming in a little bit more. I'm going to just zoom in quite a bit more here and just really get in here so we can see this thing. Perfect. So now I'll just go ahead and match my... Okay, so we're almost there. So now, like I said, what I want to do is light this with the environment light. So I'm going to come in here onto lights. Let me close these two boxes real fast, and I'm on the distant light, I believe, so I can just get rid of that light just on the environment light right now. You can see that changes it right away. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into properties. We're going to turn off use global, so that kills the background. So now we have no light really in our scene, so to speak. So now I'm going to click and go to textured environment, double click this, go into our texture, go into procedural, and now we start getting some lighting back. Now this is the turbulence that's lighting her, but we're going to switch this to the torch lighting because that's what would make the most sense, right? So I have to edit the node to do that, and then I'm going to bring in the torch here and hook her up like that. And the only question is, why don't I see anything? Oh, I guess I had to click or something to make it go through. Now here, once it's an environment light, this texture is lighting her now. So this texture, so she's being lit with the same procedural that is the backdrop. Now, the thing I can do, if it's a light, I can bump this up. And this is animatable too. So this could potentially be used to create the teleportation effect. I just think it looks cool. Now, how I got the gold look on her was I came over back to the surface editor and we go to the, let's see, I want not our joints, this one. I'm going to minimize this window so we can see what we're doing. It's just fun to come in here and play around with this, all this. Now I see this light color. Let me pick from image or pick from screen. Oh, that really darkens it up, doesn't it? Well, maybe I'll keep it white. Ooh, look at that. Okay, let me just drop this down. Hold on. That's way too much. So we'll just keep that light white. Maybe bump it up a little bit more. Okay. And then the last thing I was going to do is on this material, on the refraction index, if I bump it up, it turns her into this gold. And I'd have to do that on her other joints as well. It's kind of trippy looking. And let me just do here, hold on, do this one as well. And we'll just bump up the refraction on that. And it's really cool. It actually just creates this gold effect. So you'll have to just come in here and experiment with this. I just think it's a really super cool effect. Now if I come on here, if I go into the textural here, I can also, I believe I have the ability, I have to go into the node editor, right? I do have the ability to bump this up as well. The strength, let's see. The bump amplitude, no. The strength. And of course I said if I can change this, we can start affecting things in this way too. So like I said, you'll just have to come in here and play around. But I think that's the one that I like the best. Anyway. Oh, let me think. I'm on the lighting right now. See, it's easy to get turned around in here. I actually need to be on this, I think. Hold on. I think I was on the wrong thing. Hold on. Node. Yeah, it should change it completely. So yeah, I was on the... So if I'm in here, I was wondering why it wasn't getting... So this is actually the background image that I'm on right now that's projecting. So if I switch it, you'll see I could make it go across the floor, which maybe is not a bad effect, you know. So it's just a lot of potential here. You could probably change the color of this, the hue of it. You could animate all of these. You could fade her in, fade her out, whatever you really want to do. And I could scale this. Can I scale this on the... Let's see what this does. Oh, that really beams it up. So this is where I'm just going to leave it, but get in here and play around with these settings. It's really super cool. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.